My husband got assigned to do the NFL games in Germany in 2023. And this is our day that we spent in Frankfurt walking around the day of the game. They had all kinds of things set up everywhere to get fans excited about the NFL game. So we walked around Frankfurt before we headed over to the stadium where my husband finished setting up and testing equipment. He had gone the day before to set up equipment and do some testing in the stadium, but he always arrives very early, one of the first persons in any broadcast booth, radio, to set up for a game. So this is all of the stuff that was happening pre-game. They were painting the field. There he is, getting ready, unpacking equipment, getting things ready. There's the field crew getting the field ready. And then the fans started to come in as he was finishing doing testing and everything like that. And they were swarming in. That tent in the background right there is where all of the merchandise was. And then you can just see the stadium was just getting packed with people. The cool thing about the Frankfurt Stadium is that they had these food trucks all around the stadium. We don't have that in America. You don't have food trucks that are actually on the stadium grounds within the fence. And so I found that very cool. Lots of people were going to the food trucks. We went to a hot dog vendor in the stadium and we were able to read that this was mustard and and the ketchup said ketchup. So that was cool. Coca-Cola, obviously that's easy to read. But these were so good. These hot dogs were so good. And the bun was amazing. Doesn't look good in that picture right there, but it was really good. And then, I got a lot of video footage of Travis Kelce because he has been on my fantasy football team for, I don't know, 2 or 3 seasons. I love tight ends on my fantasy football leagues, so I usually draft a tight end pretty early. So I did a lot of footage of Travis Kelce. And yes, I did know who he was, and I know who he is prior to Taylor Swift. I knew who he was before I knew who she was, actually. So anyways, this is them doing all of the warm-ups before they enter the field, and so I just let the audio take over. The fans were so super hyped, and it was so cool to hear them doing the Chiefs chant throughout the game. They were super excited. As you can see, it is a sea of red. The other thing I noticed is that they belt out their national anthem. Unlike America, where we are suppressed about our national anthem, Germany belts it out. It was amazing. And all the fans were super excited to have the NFL game there, and they were pumped to see the game get started. for this stadium, where we were situated was right behind the crowd. And in America, we don't have smoking in stadiums. And so it was really weird to be so close to the fans right here. As you can see, many of them were smoking. And so there was a lot of smoke, filtering up into the area where we were broadcasting. And they were above us, they were below us. We were in the accessible area of the stadium, so it was easy to get in and out, and it was a pretty wide section for the broadcast to be able to be held from. For this broadcast, there were two announcers, a statistician, a producer, and the engineer, my husband, of course. He has engineered hundreds, if not thousands, I don't know how many, professional football games, baseball games, basketball games that he's done, including some of the most high-profile games that you would watch: the Super Bowl, the World Series, Home Run Derby, those kinds of things, the NBA Finals, NBA playoffs, NBA draft, NFL draft, all that kind of stuff. So this is just one of many to add to the list of games that he's broadcast. This is the vantage point of where I stood during the game. And here is Mandy and I after the game celebrating our time here in Germany. This has been an incredible experience in Germany with these amazing fans who were super hyped to be here. We have more content coming up. If you like this content, please like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell.